what's up, YouTube? This your boy Jay, and well, first of all, like I say, my name is Jay, and I'm a Sagittarius. Something about Sagittarius, we're real frank, blunt people. So, I'm honest. I like to see people get prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I don't bullshit. I'm very real about stuff. You don't have to guess. I'm real about it. And, so don't be alarmed by what I'm finna say. But today's topic that we are speaking on is the Bishop Eddie Long topic or whatever. I know everybody heard it by now. It's big. It's this and it's that. And, it's real big right now, like in the media, everywhere, because it has such a dynamic impact on the Christian church, the black community church, and the beliefs and everything. He's accused of having sexual contact, and bribery and giving all these boys money and shit. Money, clothes, cars, meeting celebrities and all this stuff. He was having sex with them, and that's what he was paying them, rewarding them with or whatever. So he got like 4 lawsuits against him right now, and he's sitting up here denying these charges, denying this, denying that, and Bishop Eddie Long, man, I don't agree with what you did. I really don't, because you a man of God. You got a fucking wife. You got like 4 kids. You got like 3 boys and 1 girl or something like that. And you sitting up here and you married and shit. You got a wife home. Why the fuck are you messing around with these last boys and fucking they man up and shit? And 2 of these motherfuckers had criminal records, because of some shit that you did to them already. You just fucking them up really bad. And I feel like, you just wrong. Like, you super wrong for this shit that you doing. You really are. And you sitting up here denying, like, after lawsuit, you steady denying this shit. You're not even coming forward. You talking about you gonna speak it at your church tomorrow. I hope your motherfucking ass tell the truth. I know that goddamn much, because the truth shall set you free. You just need to come out. You can like who you like. I'm not against gay people or gay marriage or anything like that. You can like what you like, who you like. A female can like a female, male can like a male. But you are like one of the most anti-gay pastors or bishops, whatever you are. You like the most anti-gay bishop or pastor, like in the world and shit. So like, you sitting up here, you having marches and shit. You talking about homos and you just talking about them and shit. But your ass sitting up here living adult like yourself. You like niggas. You like fucking niggas. You like niggas sucking your dick. You like fucking them in the ass and shit. What's good? I ain't bashing you for that. You like what you like, but don't sit up here and talk about the gay community and talk about they can be delivered from it and shit when your ass sitting up here doing it yourself. I don't agree what you doing. I can't believe you. I can't believe this shit. I'm still trying to wrap my mind like all the way around it. Like this some bullshit for real. You got a big old congregation, 25,000 members and shit, and you sitting up there, they paying their tax, offering to your ass, taking their money, you bling-blinging this, bling-blinging that, and, you got all these cars, all this jewelry, all this material shit that you buying this shit with people money, people hard on money and shit, they, giving this money to the church, believing in God, that when they get this money up, but you going around spending this shit on your gay lifestyle and shit and just misusing the whole thing. That ain't even what it's for. That is not what a pastor does. I ain't gonna say the name of my pastor, but he's a real cool dude. He's up in Chicago. He's been pastor for I think about 29 plus years, I think, and he ain't nothing like this. Everybody had their faults, he ain't perfect, but when you leading the people of God, I know you're not gonna be perfect, but it's certain shit that you cannot do. It's certain shit that that you cannot do because you are leading these people. You are responsible for these people, and you sitting up here lying. You taking their money. You being a big old fake ass hypocrite and shit. Like, what's really good? Like, why the fuck you gotta sit up here and do that? You just ain't right, and you lying. You study lying about this shit. You know you fucked them boys. You know you gave them their money. You know you gave them your money and shit, and took them on trips, and just all kind of just evil shit, just demonic shit. How you sit there call yourself fucking pastor? Your ass ain't right. You really not, and that's the only problem that I really do have with you. You know, it's really, like I say, I ain't mad at you for liking dudes, you know, but you bash the gay community before this, make them feel bad, and you just a hypocrite. You know, I think what it was, you know, this is what I think too. I think that you were like a bishop or whatever, a pastor or whatever one of you call it. And I've seen your videos before. First of all, let me tell you something else. Me and my grandmother raised me up on Bishop Long. After we come from church, like on a Sunday evening or something, we would sit there and watch you, and we seen many services of you. I seen a lot of videos and shit of you on YouTube. It's this one sermon that you had preached. I don't know the name of it, but it's on YouTube, and it's like it's about what is it? It's about 14 minutes and 6 seconds long. You was just preaching about a whole bunch of Christian stuff, a whole bunch of holy righteous stuff or whatever, you know. And you know that's cool or whatever. But I'm like, you know, how this man sit up here and talk all this shit, you know, and brag about God and supposed to be representing God, and you sitting up here and you fucking these little boys, and then you lying about it. You set up lying about this shit. You know you did that shit. Everybody know you did that shit. If anybody out there and they don't think that you did this, you know, I hope the God, I hope fucking Jesus, with the Lord, the actual Lord, who is the head of my life, look, you know, just open up to you. I ain't talking about no kind of pastor right now. I'm talking about God, the only one that can save you. Open up your eyes so you can see what kind of fucking hypocrite this man is, you know? He did that shit. I don't know why all these motherfuckers sitting up here denying, talking about, oh, he ain't do it. Yes, the fuck he did. That's some bullshit you to sit up here and say he didn't do it. That's some bullshit right there. It really is. You know he did this shit. Ain't nobody, these young men, they finna come out here and that judge, JB Bernstein, she ain't finna sit up here and just, you know, fuck her reputation up, you know, for some bullshit. These motherfuckers is not lying on you. They know that you did this to them, and you was fucking them and shit to take responsibility for yourself. A real man would have been made a fucking statement by now. And I pray to God, I swear for God, you do not get up in front of your congregation tomorrow and sit up here and lie and say you did not do this. Cause man, I thought you was cool, you know, I thought you was cool. You had a very powerful word, you know, whatever. You just, I don't know, he's always been in the back of my mind, though, like this motherfucker was, like, gay or, like, or some shit like that, you know, like, I used to see him, he had his little Jerry curl going on, and he had, like, what preacher do you know? I ain't never seen him preach a day in my life. This some bullshit right here. This man sitting up here, he preaching in a fucking, like a muscle-ass shirt. This motherfucker just, his shit was tight. You know, his outfit was tight or whatever, but this motherfucker's muscles is just, what the fuck is you preaching up there in a muscle shirt for, you know? He just kind of looked like a little feminine to me. Like I say, it's been in the back of my mind for a long time. I never had any proof, but now the proof is out. You know, let the devil be exposed and shit, and that's what happened. It's always been in the back of my mind that he been like a little gay. And I heard there was a lot of people down there in your church, a lot of people in Atlanta knew that he was fucking around with these little boys and they ain't say shit. And, you know, Eddie Long, you up against all odds because ATL, Atlanta, is the black gay capital of the world. There's a lot of dudes that fuck around down there, a lot of black dudes. So, I mean, your ass just got exposed, but I don't have no respect for you because you didn't own it. You haven't owned it yet. It's been almost a damn week since these lawsuits been coming out. You haven't said shit, but you want to say some shit at church. And you better say the right thing. I pray you say the right thing for your soul because you accountable for these people. You took their money, you spent their money and shit. You know, you accountable. They deserve the truth. And we know what the truth is. We just waiting on you to say something about it. So I just hope that you just open up and be real about the whole situation. Just be real about it, you know? Be real about it. And that's about all I got to say. So, man, peace out, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. One love.